Welcome back, my friends, to TFT Hyper Roll with Autarch, and a totally different type of video today. We are going to play a little game. I have 4 games that I'm going to quickly take you through up until the last fight. And then I want you to guess who wins each fight. And I'm sure I've given away the hook in the thumbnail or in the description, but you'll get it at least by the second game if I haven't already given it all away in setting up the video. Let's go ahead and start with the first match, and you need to guess the winner. After taking Idealism as the first augment and thinking about going for Crowd Diver, the game said no, just stick with what you know here. It's Rapid Fire Guardian time. Of course, it's always Rapid Fire Guardian time. As per usual with this build, we are cruising through the game. Got partial ascension, new recruit, but I've been having trouble getting a 3-star Jinx. Ran into the other Rapid Fire Guardian team and realized even though I have a champion duplicator, I may not be able to get a 3-star Jinx because it's fairly late in the game and there's not that many Jinxes left out there for me to get. So when I rolled and saw a Rapid Fire Caitlyn headliner, it was time to make a swap. Jinx, you are out of here, and it's time to bring Caitlyn in. Luckily, we had a backup Jinx, and I didn't have any items on Caitlyn, so this was a pretty easy swap to make, although I did have the magnetic remover if I needed it. Now this was a particularly awesome match because, well, there's a gold 3-star Caitlyn that I have right there. Also, a couple of people in the comments recognized me from the channel, liked the channel, all that stuff. That's always so cool to see. So if you see me in the wild, please feel free to say hi. And this is one of those games that at this point, as I've made it now into the top 4, that I'm thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna make an awesome video. I can see the thumbnail in my head. I've got the gold 3-star Caitlyn. I'm using my build that I've used, well, I guess a few too many times anyway, so it might not have made a great video in and of itself. But there was a problem that was about to come up. I looked over at the other team and saw this. What do you notice first? The gold 3-star Mordekaiser headliner or the gold 3-star Karthus with Executioner and a jeweled gauntlet sitting in the back looking like it wants to wipe out my entire team? So make your bets. Who wins this match? Is it the Rapid Fire Guardians build that I've used a billion times but now have a 3-star Caitlyn? Or is it the 3-star gold Karthus with a jeweled gauntlet and Executioner that's going to wipe me 3 in a row? And while you're pondering that, let's look at game number 2. I decided to take Starter Kit here instead of Prismatic Ticket, just, well, because I didn't know what I was going to get, thought I could work with it, and got exactly kind of what I wanted, which was the chance of maybe getting a 3-star gold Akali. I've been wanting to do Superfan Akali this entire season. I have never managed to get it to work through a whole factor of bad luck, but this was a chance to make it happen, at least I thought so. And as teams that get Starter Kit often do, I was dominating this game pretty early. So much so that I was confident enough to grab the golden egg, not fearing whether or not I'd be able to open it. And I'm thinking, since I already have a champion duplicator, that I'm on my path to getting that gold 3-star Akali with KDA and Superfan that I have been wanting to do all season but keep getting blocked out of it. But things don't always go exactly as planned. At stage 8, when I had a good chance of getting a 4-cost headliner, I decided to dump my headliner and start rolling, looking for Akali. I have the magnetic remover, I have a champion duplicator. If I can get a headline Akali, it's not going to be that hard to 3-star that Akali and just rule this game. And you can see I was so confident in my ability to get this roll that I even only had 2 items on my Akali because I was counting on that Superfan item being the 3rd. It's a Hand of Justice, by the way. I rolled and rolled and rolled. I even had a second 2-star Akali, but it was just not giving it up. But along the way, I had managed to pick up 2 2-star Karthuses and an additional one, so I decided to dump the second Akali and just go, you know what, it's time for a gold 3-star Karthus, and then I'll just grab another headliner down the road. Now, in a normal perfect world, or any normal world, that Karthus is the headliner, but I managed to get to the gold 3-star Karthus without having him be a headliner, which meant I got really, really lucky with those rolls, but really, really, really unlucky with the Akali rolls since I couldn't get a single headline Akali. Now, since this is a superfan build, I have to get a headliner, so I go ahead and grab a Ziggs. So I now have a Ziggs headliner, but a gold 3-star Karthus in the corner. But I am about to face a team that is a KDA Guardian punk kind of thing with a gold 3-star Senna, gold 3-star Pantheon, and gold 3-star Vi. Who's gonna win? Now, game number 3 happened because I have been trying to not necessarily get away from the Guardian rapid-fire build, but do other Guardian-style build. Because let's face it, a YouTube channel with just one video repeated over and over again isn't going to be that interesting. So, yeah. When I saw the chance to get Expose Weakness here after I re-roll Scrappy Inventions, I thought, you know what, I'm going to try to do the Guardian Executioner build that I've heard other people talk about and have success with. And I just want to say this, I found it much more difficult to do the Guardian Executioner than I do the Guardian Rapid Fire, and it's because the Executioners are higher cost. So I didn't really start winning until I was able to get a Samira headliner who could then be the Executioner. But once we got there, the build felt very, very, very strong. In fact, once you kind of cross that line, it becomes so strong that I didn't lose another match all the way up into the top 4, and you can see I'm running 6 Executioner and 4 Guardian. Normally, I like to have 6 Guardian on the team so they can hold up, but the Executioners are going through people so quickly that I didn't need as much protection. But once in endgame, things got a little tougher. Without the 6 Guardian up front, I wasn't necessarily winning, but I rolled and managed to get a gold 3-star Karthus, which the other players were like, uh-oh, we're gonna have to worry about that thing, because that's a 6 Executioner Karthus with a jeweled gauntlet. What I found cool in this particular game is that the other players were actually excited to see a gold 3-star Karthus against them, even though they knew that they were probably dead as a result. But there's a hitch in the entire thing. One of those players just hit 9 true damage, which, as you know, is an insane stretch goal, and they're afraid that their perfect game is about to get wiped out by a 3-star Karthus. So who's going to win, the 6 Executioner Karthus or the 9 true damage? And for the final game, this one started off as a mess because I was trying to make an Olaf game to see if there was any way that I could get a 3-star Olaf to the end game, and then had to give that up and just switch over to Kayle as Pentakill and then try and figure out what I'm going to do from there. Yeah, this game, it really was a mess all the way. So this game was going miserably, as you can see by how far I am behind everyone else, but I did manage to get a Pentakill emblem on set, which gave me the 7 Pentakill, and I had good items on Karthus, so that gave me the ability to at least try and start winning, although it was very, very, very close, as you can see right here, as the Edge of Night almost stopped Karthus from being able to do his job. And as we got to endgame, you know what's coming here, and if you don't, then you really haven't been paying attention to this video. I'm going to find one of those, a gold 3-star Karthus that is now part of my 7 Pentakill and very soon to be 4 Executioner build. That's clear sailing, right? You're gonna win for sure. Well, no, there's gonna be a twist. You knew there was gonna be a twist. It's the last game. There had to be a twist. Guess what? The opposing team, yeah, they've got a gold 3-star Ari waiting to meet me. Now's your chance to shine. Don't cut to the end and find out the answers. Put it in the comments now. Does Karthus win or lose each game? In fact, to make this easy, we're going to go ahead and do a little review of each game, and then you just put Game 1, KW, or KL, Game 2, etc. You'll figure it out. In Game 1, I have achieved the ultimate rapid-fire build with a gold 3-star Caitlyn, only to run into that gold 3-star Karthus with a jeweled gauntlet, Spear of Sojin, and Hextech Gunblade. In Game 2, I'm the one with the 3-star Karthus, but the opposing team has a 3-star Senna, 3-star Vi, 3-star Pantheon, all hanging out on KDA emblems, so yeah, it's gonna be a battle. Game 3, I've managed to put together a gold 3-star 6 executioner Karthus, but the other player has 9 true damage. Who wins? And last but certainly not least, Game 4, a 3-star Karthus against a 3-star Ahri. Hopefully you are being honest. Place your comments below because now comes the reveal. In my favor in game number 1 is the fact that I have 18 health. It's going to take a 3-game sweep for that 3-star Karthus to beat me. But it's a 3-star Karthus along with a 3-star Kayle and 3-star Mordekaiser. So, yeah, it ain't gonna go easy. And this is why I'm glad that Riot got rid of the sudden death. I make a small change. I change Senna from attack speed to healing. I'm not using damage because I don't have items on her and she doesn't have any enhancements. But I'm hoping that maybe the heal will keep someone up who otherwise would have died to Karthus's ult, which will keep this from just going very, very south. I also moved everyone over to the left, at least all of my damage, in the hopes that they can get through. And yes, they do manage to get through, and 3-star Caitlyn beats 3-star Karthus. So game 1, Karthus loses. In game 2, Karthus has only 2 items, in part because I decided to put everything else onto Ziggs. But that Jeweled Gauntlet, along with just ticking Executioner, is enough to allow him to at least take the first round. In the final match of game number 2, not much has changed because, again, one of the problems with KDA is you can't shift too much around the board, and Karthus is just simply too strong. The 3-star Karthus wipes them for over 11,000 damage. Game number 2, Karthus wins. In game number 3, Karthus is going to face off against a 9 true damage team. And although Karthus has 6 executioners and a Jeweled Gauntlet, so will essentially be auto-critting, it doesn't matter because true damage is just going to wipe a team out. And it's GG. Karthus loses game 3. And finally, game number 4, a 7 Pentakill, 4 executioner Karthus against a 3-star Ahri. I wanted to put as much meat as possible between myself and that Ahri because Karthus is going to be the key to victory here, but there is an Akali who gets to come in and attack. However, Karthus does enough damage that their team gets decimated, and then with the second cast, boom, they're out 26,000 damage strong. Karthus wins game 4. So what do we know now that's different? Well, Karthus is not a guaranteed win, but it is GG for everyone because everyone had a good time in all these games. Wish I could offer a prize to those who participated and got the answers right. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have an absolutely awesome day.